Hello, roads are the arteries through which life flows. Millions of people use them every day without thinking about everything that happens on them. Watch our new episode to the end, and you'll see how much the unexpected can occur even on a familiar route. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more interesting episodes. When driving at high speed, everything is decided in a fraction of a second. After all, you never know who might suddenly dart onto the road. Some drivers get unlucky with tickets, but this one got struck by lightning head-on. Everything was calm until one wheel decided to quit right in the middle of the road. One moment and a quiet road turns into chaos of falling trees and mud. This incident could have ended in tragedy, but luckily it finished without consequences. Sometimes even millimeters decide the outcome. At speed, even one punctured tire can turn into a disaster. Fortunately, the driver managed to straighten it before the situation became irreversible. The mixer truck driver had to make a sharp maneuver that almost caused a new crash. A winter road does not forgive mistakes, especially when trees collapse under the weight of snow. The driver lost control, and the multi-ton vehicle became an uncontrollable force in an instant. Just a split second, and a massive boulder crashes onto the road. Only luck saved the driver from disaster. If something ahead looks wrong, don't play hero, slow down, and wait. Sometimes a few extra seconds of caution save a life.
Саш, тормози, просто тормози. Ты что не тормозил, когда я тебе кричала?
At speed, the truck suddenly went into a skid. The driver of the car beside it had to act quickly to avoid a collision. On such bends, even a light lean of the trailer can mean cargo loss. These bales of hay tumbled onto the road as a reminder that control can be lost instantly. A dense sandstorm rapidly engulfed the highway, robbing drivers of visibility and forcing them to rely solely on instinct and luck. A tree collapsed right ahead of the driver. In that moment, only luck and instant reaction can save you. Exiting a tunnel turned into a surprise. Right ahead was roadwork, and the driver had only seconds to make the right decision. When the road is so narrow, maybe overtaking isn't the best idea. Yet some drivers don't seem bothered at all. Wow! He didn't even realize how close catastrophe was. Sometimes the line between life and tragedy is just 1 second.
That's just scared the no! Is that guy okay?
Alright, we got it on
Yeah!
One turn, a little too much speed, and now the truck shows a masterclass in flipping on level ground. While the driver was calmly driving down the highway, a new danger literally fell from above. A plane making an emergency landing.
500米从绿灯路口直行。
然后我在。
Whoa!
An ordinary drive on a mountain road in North Carolina almost ended in disaster. A massive landslide came down just a few meters from the cars, leaving the drivers in shock at how close they were to danger.
Holy shit!
Thursday next week, I have an appointment.
A powerful tornado tore through a small Kansas town, leaving chaos in its wake. Dash cam footage shows how in seconds the familiar landscape turns to ruins. You forget to lower the bed, and the bridge quickly reminds you. Harshly and without warning, an earthquake on the road is one of the most dangerous events. You can't hide, you can't predict where it'll jolt next. The days when police had to chase an offender for hours are gone. Now it takes just one bump of the bumper and it's over. When someone thinks everything's under control, nature simply reminds who's boss here. The turn proved a little steeper than the driver expected. When a truck decides to turn, ignoring its own size, the one who usually suffers is the one nearby. A wheel decided to abandon its owner, but a true hero passing by caught it and returned it just in time. When emotion takes over, common sense fades, and the glass is the first casualty. People respond to criticism in different ways. This woman, for example, decided that a remark about her parking was reason enough to smash the windshield.
A peaceful ride was suddenly interrupted by
A route that promised scenic views in seconds becomes a trap when the rockfall begins. This driver almost lost his trailer, but skill behind the wheel saved the situation at the very last moment. The trip ended suddenly. The ground beneath the wheels literally shifted in an earthquake. It seems someone small and fluffy decided to test how aerodynamics work. One of those moments when the route needs to change on the fly. Driving in the wrong lane transforms the road into a true obstacle course, and only the nimblest and luckiest make it out. One pop and a multi-ton truck loses control, but this driver managed the impossible, kept it on the road. Even following all the rules doesn't guarantee safety. A wheel flying off an oncoming truck can be a real test of reaction. When your navigator didn't warn you about the low bridge, reality did so, too harshly.
Что-то я так и подумал, что он может...
Давай еще назад.
Так а что назад-то? У меня сзади машина, какой назад?
О, я боюсь.
Надо задать себе денег, когда...
Sometimes the road serves scenes worthy not of a dash cam, but of the red carpet. And in moments like this, everything seems frozen. Cars, pedestrians, even time. It seems even the air froze. Everyone realizing one more moment and something irreparable happens. Sometimes it feels like parking lots are training rings for those who didn't vent their emotions elsewhere. One sharp maneuver, one word, and the tension spikes in an instant. Just a few moments ago, the road delighted with scenic views, but a sudden collapse forced the driver to change route and plans.
Вот это мы с тобой